سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه والتابعين لهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين وبعد. Alhamdulillah, we finished the story of the two sons of Adam. So after Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala finished the telling of this story to us, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started a new speech, but it is a relevant one. Such ayah has a relating connection with the story of the two sons of Adam. Why? Because this ayah is talking about the punishment of the murder. When you kill someone, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put what we call the legislation or punishment for such atrocities. Why? To put limit or to limit such atrocities. Why? Because if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala leave the situation without punishment or without restrictions, it will be very easy for one to kill his brother or something like that. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala put restrictions and issued legislation which make it very hard for you to do something like that. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم من أجل ذلك كتبنا على بني إسرائيل أنه من قتل نفسا بغير نفس أو فساد في الأرض فكأنما قتل الناس جميعا إلى آخر الآية. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, which means, and because of that it's a reference to the story of the two sons of Adam, because it was a story full of aggression and the transgression of the evil one against the good one. Because of such crime, كتبنا على بني إسرائيل, we have prescribed, we have written upon the children of Israel that, what is the prescription? If you kill a soul without right, what is the meaning without right? It wasn't in retaliation for another soul, or wasn't for prevention of the corruption on the land. So these are two cases. You can kill, and not you, the imam, the ruler of the Muslim ummah, can make killing in two cases, as Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, to kill in retaliation for another one, or to kill to prevent corruption from spreading in the land. So anyone, if you kill for something other than this legal reason, it is as if you kill the human being entirely. Allahu Akbar. And the vice versa. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, and if you saved a human soul, just a soul, it is like you saved the humankind entirely. Okay? So as you can see, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is talking about the legislation, and the purpose of issuing such legislation. Why? To prevent the crime, to curb the crime. And this is the difference between the legislation made by Islam and the legislation made by another any man-made law. When you look at the man-made law in any country, you will find the result of the sentence not good. For example, when you talk about killing or something like that, when you know that if you kill someone, you will not be killing again in retaliation, and you will just make like you will be put in the jail. So it will be very easy for you to kill. Why? Because what is the result? What is the compensation? Nothing. You will spend a couple of years or even 10, 20 years in the jail. It's something bad, but it doesn't work like when you kill him. Okay? That's why the purpose of capital punishment in Islam in general, to deter, to prevent the Muslim or the other one from doing something like that, to protect it. So if you make like a comparison between the effect of the capital punishment in Islam, with the man-made law, you will never find any kind of comparison. Why? Because the number of or the rate of the crimes is increasing in the man-made law But in Islam, you will never such increasing. Okay, why? Because when once you know that, for example, if you steal any property, your hand will be cut. No one can dare to do it. But when you steal, you will put in the jail for a couple of years. It doesn't matter. Okay, that's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala talked about such legislation, and He said, if you kill, you will be killed in retaliation. So you will stop. You will stop straight away. But if you kill, you may be jailed or something like that. It's very easy in comparison with killing. Okay? So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, we have written such legislation on the people of Israel. So the people ask, why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say? Why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala say, we have written? Why writing? Because the punishment, such a punishment, was found in the previous nations, but it wasn't in writing form. It was verbal form. Allahu Akbar. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent it down like in the writing form. Why? Just for the people of Israel, because they were, very excessive in shedding the blood. Not any blood, but the blood of the prophets, the blood of the reformers. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent it down the legislation in the writing form rather than the verbal form. Okay? As you can see, such ayah show exaggeration in the way if you want to kill. And the same meaning is applying in our Sharia. If you ask about the first one who stick to this ayah in Islam, he will be As-Sahabi al-Jalil, the prominent companion Uthman ibn Affan radiallahu anh. Why? Because it is said that Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh told us about a very short story which indicates such meaning. One day, when Uthman radiallahu anh was under the siege, the dishonest people who made like betrayal or cheating against Uthman radiallahu anh and wanted to exclude him from the leadership or to keep him away from the ruling, they made like a siege around the house of Uthman. So Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh came to Uthman radiallahu anh, entered the house and raised his sword and said to Uthman, today it is good to fight and to kill defending on you. Why? Because Uthman is the legal Khalifa, is the legal leader of the Muslims. So when you defend him, when you attack for the sake of his legacy, you will be rewarded from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So Abu Hurairah was very happy that he will kill. Look, that he will kill again. He was very happy that he will kill defending on Uthman for the legacy. So, but what do you think about the reaction of Uthman radiallahu anh? He said, no, Abu Hurairah, don't do it. Abu Hurairah was amazing. Why? So Uthman said to him, does it please you to kill all people, including me? You see how come? I'm coming to defend, not to kill you along with the old people. So Uthman radiallahu anh said to him, if you kill any one of them, you killed all of them, including me. Allahu Akbar. Though they are dishonest people, they are cheating the all Muslim ummah. So once Abu Hurairah radiallahu anh listened to such advice made by Uthman, he left the house and went back to his house and kept without any moving until Uthman surrendered himself to the killers and received the killing, without any resistance. So Uthman, as we said, he was the first one to stick to the story of the two sons of Adam. He didn't make any resistance, rather he surrendered himself to the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he also prevented the other. Look, this is a very important point. He prevented the other from even defending him, although they have the ultimate right in such a case. So if you make comparison also between such incidents and the current situation nowadays in the Arabic world, you will find out that it's a big problem, and the mentality of the Muslim, like it changed and need to be recorrected again. Why? Because if you are true believers, if you follow the way of Uthman radiallahu anh, especially in time of fitna, especially in time of trials, you have to keep yourself away from, especially blood shedding. Why? Because blood shedding is the most aggressive sin in Islam, and the real Muslim who is the one try by all means to keep himself away from any kind of blood shedding. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم وجزاكم الله خيرا والسلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.